at a deep root of this plant, you can actually die or lose your mind. Yes, that's right. Let me introduce you to one of the dangerous plants in the world called Laurel plant, and it's also called the bell Laurel. This is one of the poisonous and deadly plants in the world. This plant has two chemicals in it that can produce cyanide gas. Cyanide gas can be used to produce explosions and many other dangerous weapons which can kill many people at a time.
Before visitors are allowed to enter, they must have a safety brief.
The Laurel plant has a lot of symptoms that can possibly lead to death in less than minutes, such as the abdominal pain, coma, depression, and many more. This plant can be found in several places around the world, such as United Kingdom, United States, Southwestern Asia, and Southwestern Europe. While the produce and spices of this plant is common in places like Washington, Northern California, and many other places. Yet, the Laurel plant can be found in one of the deadly gardens in United Kingdom, called the Avoiding Garden, also known as the Poisonous Garden.
The most deadly plants at Alnwick will be things like monk's hood or wolf's bane, both types of aconite. Probably the most poisonous plant we actually have here is Richest, better known as the castor bean or castor oil plant. The Guinness Book of World Records considers that to be the world's most poisonous plant.
This is one of the largest tree houses in the world, where you can find many more deadly trees and plants, like rosemary, which can possibly give any pregnant woman who goes across it a miscarriage.
This one will be a great example. This is the laburnum tree. This is the second most poisonous tree in the UK. Many people have these in the garden because of the beautiful blossom that appears in the late spring, early summer. They contain a poison called cytosine. The tree is so poisonous that if one of the branches was to fall to the floor, lay there for several months, and the dog later comes along, picks it up to hold as a stick on a walk, chances are the dog won't finish the walk. It's that poisonous. Plants that grow out in public spaces will be things like rhododendrons. They contain a poison in the leaves called gryanotoxin.
But the big question is, do people actually eat the Laurel leaves or the bay leaves and survive? Yes, I can actually eat the Laurel leaves with the best preparation of it, because it's being used to cook most food that we actually eat, but by following the best cooking procedures. Bell Laurel may be eaten without any toxic effect because it helps in food digestion, track infections, and stops sore throat, and it can be used for many other treatments. This video is not about Laurel plants or bay leaves. This video is to let you know that everything created by God has its own advantage and disadvantage. And that is the reason why they exist on this planet.